The most recent project Kestrel Beer has been involved with will be to help save a Flying Kestrel from the 1930s. Now, nobody wanted to buy this car and restore it, so we decided to bring it back to Britain, and we're going to bring it up to date with the latest British car technology that's available. And we're going to enter this car, on top of all this, into 8 world-recognised Motorsport UK land speed records.
On first glance, the car will appear to be exactly what it is, a 1935 Flying Kestrel. But if you could stand a stock one and this one together, the obvious things that would stand out is that we've changed the body line slightly to kind of help the aero. We're going to modify the wheel arches so less air gets in there, and it'll obviously have bigger wheels and tyres on it.
Car is having its test run today, and we've got Rachel Riley coming down.
Oh, it's so sleek. It's very classy. Actually, it looks like something Nick Hewitt would wear.
This kind of project is bizarre and bonkers and crazy, and everyone I talk to about it say that we're crazy. And that kind of drives a fire within me and within Nigel as well. And you know, for us, it's kind of proving them wrong, as well as Jonathan Webster, proving these people wrong, that you can take a car in the condition that it was in and bring it to 205 miles per hour plus, potentially, and 900 horsepower. It's insane, and the challenges involved are huge as well, but you know, those are things that we deal with as they come.
Beautiful.
Do you like the colour?
Well, yes, but it's very unusual. But then I suppose if it's linked to a Kestrel beer, that's probably the right colour.
Well, the thing was, we wanted to keep it as original as possible.
Yes.
But we also wanted to encapsulate, you know, the brand and the colours.
Yes.
We didn't, you know, obviously part of the colour is gold, and on a car that can come across as very brash. So we chose a type of gold that comes across in a classy way.
But it fits beer.
It fits, yeah, it fits it perfectly.
I mean, it's almost like the colour of a beer, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous, yeah. What can happen in at that sort of speed? We're talking about multiple G, so it depends on what sort of accident it is, obviously. While you're on tarmac and concrete and going in a straight line, but if you get on the soft ground, the fields or the sidings, and the cars dig in, and you'll see, you know, in excess of 40 G, which is not only going to damage the car, but all your internal organs take a bit of a beating. Obviously all your limbs are trying to move. It shouldn't be played down at all. It's a huge risk, but it's kind of something that I've always aspired to do. The risk is probably part of the attraction. You know, I've driven cars at 300 miles an hour in a quarter mile, you know, so I'm kind of used to the speed. My brain works at the right speed for that kind of stuff, so I don't really think too much about that kind of stuff. I think if you did and you dwelled on it too much, maybe I ought to, I don't know, but it kind of goes out of my mind. When you're in the car, you're more about concentrating on what you're supposed to be doing rather than what could happen. Obviously you've always got that preservation attitude that it's never going to happen anyway.